The O'Reilly Factor, the #1 cable news show for 14 years running.
Thanks for staying with us. Bill O'Reilly in a Weekdays at Bernie segment tonight. The purveyor of BernardGoldberg.com. Watch my interview with Geraldo on Friday, in which the Fox News correspondent said he was disturbed by my demeanor with President Obama. The interview is posted on BillO'Reilly.com with Geraldo. And joining us now from Miami to talk about it, Mr. Goldberg. So your opening statement, please.
Well, I had a problem with the interview, too, but not the one that Geraldo is complaining about. I didn't hear or see a smidgen, not a smidgen of disrespect on your part. But I understand, or I think I might understand, why liberals in general and Geraldo in particular might have seen disrespect. First of all, were there interruptions? Yes, there were interruptions. So what? Whatever that is, it's not disrespect. Number two, Geraldo said something interesting. He said, and these are his exact words, you stripped him, the president, of his majesty. Now, I know Geraldo is going around saying that he meant the majesty of the office, but that's not what I heard, and I suspect that's not what a lot of the people listening to us tonight heard. What we heard is Geraldo saying, you stripped him, Barack Obama, of his majesty. And as you rightly pointed out, he's not a king. The other thing Geraldo said was, I don't want to bring race here. And a second later, he brought race into it. Yeah, by reminding you that Barack Obama is the first African-American president, which I assume means that you should show him some special kind of deference. Look, in the end, I heard no disrespect. What I heard and what I saw were two men having a conversation. One, the most powerful man on the planet, the other, Barack Obama.
I know, you stole that from Jon Stewart. Now, Nancy Pelosi...
It doesn't matter where I got it. It's a funny line. Now, I hope you'll give me a tiny,
I'm going to give you tiny,
minute.
but tiny is a key word, because I know what you're going to say, but I'll let you say it. But I want to ask you about Nancy Pelosi.
I don't think you do. I want to make clear
Let me first ask you about Pelosi. So Pelosi picks up the mantra of, oh, I'm not going to talk to O'Reilly because of what he did to President Obama. Now, this is, I think, cheap, very, very cheap. And I wanted to get your opinion on it.
Yeah, well, but I think Pelosi and Geraldo are reading out of the same book here, and that is that they see this man as somebody special, not only not a regular politician, not even a regular president. He can't be interrupted. He can't be questioned the way you questioned him. They're used to a docile press corps that goes along. Look, I didn't write a book called A Slobbering Love Affair for nothing. That's what we've been seeing.
Yeah,
and
no,
here comes
right.
Bill O'Reilly, who's not slobbering, but being respectful at the same time. And it bothers liberals, whether their name is Pelosi or Rivera or a bunch of other names. It's a liberal thing.
Okay. And your point that you want to make?
Yeah, last week I said on this program that I thought the interview was a waste of time. I've had second thoughts. Unfortunately for you, Bill, they're exactly the same as my first thoughts. Here's why I think that. And it has nothing to do with your questions. Here's why I think that. People who watch Fox understand that the president was less than candid. Liberal Democrats believe every word he says. So let's eliminate both of them from this discussion. The problem is that tens of millions of Americans who don't follow politics, who may not even closely follow the news, you know, the so-called low-information voters, they hear the president, to use just one example, they hear the president say there's not a smidgen of corruption. Do they know who Lois Lerner is? Do they know that she's in the center of the controversy? Do they know that she took the fifth against self-incrimination? Do they know that there are ongoing investigations that are not completed? No, they don't know any of that. So it wouldn't even occur to them, Bill. It wouldn't even occur to them that maybe President Obama doesn't know if there's a smidgen or no smidgen or any kind of. It wouldn't occur to them.
Okay, but let me tell you where you're going wrong. Can I tell you where you're going wrong? Let me just say one thing.
Go ahead.
All right. I don't do the interview for low information people. That interview is on the record now. And I can guarantee you, BernardGoldberg.com, I know you've legally changed your name to that. I can guarantee you that what he said on the record is now going to be the focus of congressional hearings. So this interview is taking on way more than a populist play. 20 seconds.
Bill, I totally agree with that. Totally. And that's why I say I'm not concerned with the people who follow the news. My concern is that there were too many people out there on Super Bowl Sunday who don't follow the news.
You can't worry about them.
You have to worry about them.
No.
They vote. He seemed believable even if he wasn't.
You can't worry about him because
it wasn't you. It was the interview
this
itself
will be an
that troubled me.
ongoing thing, and you mark my words. Bernie Goldberg, everybody.